Well, tonight we're in the Super City. Instead of the Parliament buildings, we've got the Sky Tower just up there. How do you feel?
I love it. It's my hometown.
Well, tonight we're talking about housing rent rate. That's what we're talking about.
Are our young people going to be locked out of the housing market forever?
And transport 800 new cars every week on these roads.
Are we bursting at the seams?
This is New Zealand's one and only pub politics show. It's called Backbenchers. I'm Wallace Chapman.
And I'm Hayley Holt.
Let's rock and roll.
Ew.
Goodness me, look at this! Give it up, Backbenchers Auckland! Fantastic, look at this. You think it's election year, look at the billboards. You've got the young Nats there. You've got ACT, and you've got the Greens, and you got Labour over here. You've got the marijuana people. They're right there. Always part of our show, every single week of your Backbenchers. Hey, what a great night. Hey, thank you so much for coming out tonight, and a fantastic panel tonight. Let's start with the Green Party co-leader, Metiria Turei.
Good, how you doing? Hello.
Good to have you on the show. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
All right, let's do a bit quick fire three. Here we go.
Yep.
They want to rename SIFTs. What should it be called?
Look, just call it a straight name that talks about kids being well, and maybe we could leave it up to kids to decide what the name is. The most important thing is that they do a good job of taking care of our children.
All right, okay. Should David Bain be given proper compensation?
I haven't seen the last report. There is a strong suggestion that he should be given proper compensation. I think government has done him a duty over the last 6 years.
And do you really want Auckland house prices to drop 50%, or are you having a laugh?
I want them to come down, because otherwise we will have a generation of families who will never own their own home.
Half.
That is not acceptable.
50%.
Not acceptable.
50%.
Yeah, that's right. Look, whether it's 30%, 40%, 50%, we have to have a plan to bring those prices down. Bring those prices down.
You see?
No, they said yes, actually. Bring prices down so families can buy their own homes. How
yes?
hard is that?
All right. A big round of applause for ACT leader David Seymour. David. Hey, David. There's yellow. You've got fans.
Yeah, well, you're looking surprised.
Well, you know. Who are they? Did you pay them?
No.
They're real ACT people.
I'll do the jokes, mate.
Hey, good to have you on the show. Quick round fire. Marijuana needs to be legalised, true or false?
Oh, I think that actually it should be, and it will happen as New Zealanders observe other jurisdictions around the world changing. Colorado, Canada, etc.
All right, okay. All right. Should David Bain be given proper compensation?
Yes, he should. You should not be held in custody by the state for 13 years without due process, without a standing conviction, which there no longer is. It was quashed by the Privy Council. He was acquitted again by our own court. If you are held by the states and it's wrong, then you should be compensated.
Okay.
No ifs, no buts.
Finally, charter schools are just ideological drivel that don't work. Sort of true or very true?
Well, if you actually take the time to visit the schools...
Just joking. True or false?
See, I told you I should do the
false?
jokes. No, I was actually hanging out with Michael Jones at Pacific Advanced Senior School yesterday, and if you see the difference it's making in these kids' lives, then I think you'd be a big fan of what we're doing with partnership schools as well.
I'll take that as a true. Good to have you on the show, David. And look, a big round of applause for Labour MP, Jacinda Ardern. Jacinda, good to have you on the show.
Thanks, Wallace.
Okay, quick fire. Charter schools are just ideological drivel that don't work, true or false?
True.
All right.
That was just a test to see if they're real ACT supporters.
That's just a tester. Should Auckland house prices drop by 50%?
We need affordable houses on stream.
By 50%?
But bringing in affordable houses doesn't mean houses losing their value. It means having affordable houses built.
That's right.
They want to rename SIFTs. What should it be called?
Ministry for Children.
Ministry for Children.
Absolutely. It's about all children. Why would we stigmatise New Zealand children and actually all children are vulnerable?
And let's look, a big round of applause for National MP Botany, Jami-Lee Ross.
Oh, they're noisy.
See, they're real supporters.
Who are they?
They're real supporters. The lifeblood of the National Party.
Botany!
Yeah,
Botany.
whole lot of them are from Botany.
Okay, all right, here we go. Who would you like to see the next president? Who would like to see the next president of the United States?
I think Hillary's quite sane, and the other one I'm not so sure.
All right, Hillary Clinton. All right. Is the Ministry for Vulnerable Children a good rename for SIFs? Yes or no?
I don't care what it's called as long as it looks after
Yes or
children
no?
and does a good job for them. I don't care what it's called. A name doesn't matter, it's what they do that's
And finally, have people called you David Lee Roth by mistake?
I've been called a hell of a lot of things, and some good, some not so good. I'm happy whatever they want.
All right, Jamie, good to have you on the show. Hey! Hey, round of applause for Hayley Holt. Hayley, it's good to see you.
Hey, everyone.
How you doing?
Rowdy in here, I tell ya.
Town hall, kind of like election year, isn't it? Are you from Auckland? Are you an Aucklander?
Born and bred.
Yep.
Went to school,
Where from?
grew up here. I'm from Epsom. Hey, David, me and you, mate.
Very cool.
We'll have a talk, a serious talk after.
See, it's a more diverse electorate than I realised.
Yeah. What's on the top 5?
Well, we'll have to see. I mean, it's been 4 weeks of recess, so I expect all of our parliamentarians are either up the mountain because there's snow on the ski fields. That does not mean there's no news, as you will see here. David Bain, horse lover, fashion icon and former paper delivery boy, will not receive compensation. Mind you, he did get nearly $1 million in an ex gratia payment. But that is not compensation. But he has 925,000 reasons to not care that it is not compensation.
What are we waiting for?
Speaking of money, it said the American dream is where you can start with nothing and get something, where you can hustle for every dime and dollar. This guy knows what I'm talking about. And while not everyone is on the President Trump bandwagon, safe to say, this guy is.
Donald's got vision, clear as the day. Even in tough times, Trump knows the way.
Taking a page from the Donald, our own Kevin Roberts, the Saatchi & Saatchi boss, is on leave after saying the lack of women in leadership roles isn't a problem. Yeah, ladies, quit your bitching. You've got the vote. Now, go and take this rag and polish the glass ceiling, please, darling. One more Kiwi woman not feeling the love is Helen Clark, as a Māori party refuses to endorse her bid for UN Secretary General.
Based on Helen Clark's record, we can't support her bid.
Not that being a man is much easier, as the Prime Minister discovered after leaving the loo with his fly down, and no one told him.
I'm normally careful about these matters because you can imagine the national embarrassment and envy, of course, that I would create in such a matter.
Don't you have staff, Prime Minister, just to remind you about things? Don't you have someone in charge of the fly department to sort of remind you of anything?
A division, yeah. No, I have a division of people in that area, but they obviously missed that. They obviously, clearly Simon's gaze was in a different place than my staff. He's only human.
Wow.
Oh, well.